Like I said, I teach lots of different types of workshops, so it's important that people buy in. Anybody think they'll ever do any kind of training in the future anymore? Yeah, I would hope so,
perfect.
right? We're all addicts in here. We run for training all the time. So one way is another way to look at this is, who will we use as the example here? We use Alexandra. Okay, Alexandra goes and she takes a workshop. It's 100 hours long, so it's not a big commitment, but she goes at it. And knowing Alexandra, she pours everything she is into it and walks away with a new skill. This new skill, we'll say it's worth $10 an hour. All right? Alexandra has a full-time job. I'm just lying, but you have a full-time job. So that's 2,000 hours in a year in a full-time job.
She's not an entrepreneur.
All right, so 2,000 hours in a
2,000
year.
hours.
So how much extra did Alexandra make from that new skill over the course of the year? $20,000. All right, so she made an extra $20,000 from it. Now, typically a new skill will last about 3 years before it needs to be upgraded or replaced altogether. All right, so over the course of the 3 years, how much extra did Alexandra make? $60,000. If we go back to the original 100 hours that she was doing this, that means Alexandra was getting paid $600 an hour to be in the workshop. Was that worth your time? All right, so you take a look at this and, well, a couple things come up. All right, now will every workshop give you this kind of a payout?
No.
No, some will give you much higher and some not as much. So now you're a little bit more selective on what kind of programs you're going to go after. If you have staff, when you train them, I want you to think in terms of how much more value, not so much that you're paying them $10 or more, but how much more value will they bring to your organization with that new skill? Okay. Does this make sense?
Yes.
Okay, you're investing in you, so it's a different approach to